Forgotten by Design, Part 9, The Broadcast. The grand halls of Genesis Station had never witnessed such fervor. Technicians scurried around, setting up broadcasting equipment, while communication experts from various nations huddled in animated discussion. The plan was to simultaneous translation into every language on Earth, ensuring the message would be universally understood by everyone at the same time. Admiral Lansing, grappling with the situation, said, "We have one chance to do this right. Our message has to be unified and clear." The Secretary General, in deep contemplation, responded, "Transparency is key. We must be forthcoming about our limited knowledge while emphasizing the potential of what's to come." Talon, who had been observing quietly, stepped forward. "If the issue is conveying the message across linguistic barriers, I have technology aboard my ship that can broadcast in every language simultaneously." The moment of the broadcast drew near. As the lights dimmed and a global audience tuned in, a historic hush settled over Genesis Station. With a voice that resonated with gravity and hope, the Secretary General began. "People of Earth, today marks a turning point in our history. We stand on the precipice of a new era, having made contact with the Galactic Federation." She then introduced Talon, whose avian visage became a focus for billions. Talon conveyed the Federation's peaceful intentions, Earth's shared past, and the potential horizons of cooperation and exploration. He appealed to humanity's spirit of curiosity and unity. Admiral Lansing detailed the events that led to this disclosure, speaking of the discovery and the burgeoning relationship with the Federation. "This isn't an invitation from them to us, but an opportunity for us to reach out, expanding our understanding and horizons, together." The broadcast concluded, and Earth reacted. In New York's Times Square, faces reflected the wonder and possibility of a universe waiting to be explored. In a remote village in Africa, the old spoke to the young, comparing Talon's words with ancient legends, finding comfort in stories passed down generations. Europe was ablaze with debate. Scholars, theologians, and thinkers pondered the implications of this revelation against the backdrop of human history. But not all reactions radiated optimism. Certain governments, wary of external interference, questioned the timing and authenticity of the Federation's outreach. Defensive measures were taken, with military installations across the globe bracing for the unknown. Online, conspiracy theories flourished. Some called the broadcast an elaborate globalist ploy, while others dredged up tales of ancient extraterrestrial overlords. As divisive narratives gained traction, cities saw protests. "Protect Earth" became the rallying cry for those who perceived the Federation's contact as a threat. After monitoring these global reactions, the Secretary General convened a crucial meeting. "We anticipated a mixed response, but the magnitude of fear and resistance could be counterproductive." Admiral Lansing mused, "While direct action is necessary, we should also think long-term. Perhaps, once the Federation's envoy arrives, we can propose an exchange program, cultural showcases, direct interactions. It could be the bridge we need." Talon nodded thoughtfully. "It's a possibility, and one that I believe the Federation might be amenable to. However, we must tread with care. Humanity, in its diversity, will need time to adjust." And as the days passed, the world indeed took its time. Communities debated, families reflected, and individuals grappled with the reality of a universe much larger than they'd ever imagined. The vastness of space and the promise of new allies and challenges lay ahead, but for now, Earth paused, taking a collective breath as it processed its place in the grand cosmic narrative. The arrival. 2 weeks had passed since the revelation of humanity's origins, and the collective spirit of Earth had undergone a profound metamorphosis. The once fiery protests had now subdued to a persistent simmer, largely confined to pockets of non-believers, some of whom were spiritual leaders with vast followings. Their distrust would be a challenge in the days to come, but for now, Earth presented a facade of unity, especially under the aegis of the United Nations. As the Galactic Federation's envoy approached, anticipation reached a fever pitch. Genesis Station, orbiting Earth, was abuzz with activity. Admiral Lansing, alongside the UN Secretary General, prepared to receive the otherworldly guests. When the Federation's ships appeared in Earth's orbit, they dwarfed any human-made structure. Two colossal battlecruisers, with intricate designs and lights that shimmered like stars, flanked a smaller but no less impressive diplomatic vessel. Their sheer size was awe-inspiring, reinforcing Earth's nascent position in the cosmic hierarchy. The envoy made its first stop at Genesis Station. Delegates of varying appearances disembarked, some humanoid, some not, but all exuding an aura of sophistication and power. Their technology, with devices that seemed to function on mere thought, and their mannerisms painted them as beings from a world or worlds far more advanced. Admiral Lansing, stepping forward, tried to mask his awe. "Welcome to Genesis Station, representatives of the Galactic Federation." One of the envoys, a tall being with iridescent skin, responded, "Thank you, Admiral Lansing. We've observed Earth from afar, but witnessing your home and achievements up close is enlightening." The delegation was then given a brief overview of Earth's history, highlighting the strides humanity had made. Yet when they learned of the world wars and other conflicts, there was palpable concern. The iridescent-skinned envoy, who introduced herself as Ambassador Thylia, remarked, "Such internal strife on a planetary scale is rare. It's something we'll need to consider." Their arrival on Earth was nothing short of historic. As their diplomatic craft descended, millions gathered to witness the moment. Screens across the globe broadcasted the event, capturing every detail. Upon landing, the envoys were escorted to the United Nations headquarters. The General Assembly had been convened in their honor, and the hall was filled to capacity. Flags of all member nations flanked the stage, symbolizing Earth's unity. The UN Secretary-General began, "On behalf of all of humanity, we welcome you to our planet. May this be the start of a harmonious relationship." Ambassador Thylia, standing at the podium, responded, "We come in peace and hope for mutual growth. The Federation has long been a consortium of civilizations, and perhaps in time, humanity can join our ranks." However, during the discussions that followed, cultural and communicative challenges became evident. At one point, a delegate from Earth referenced grasping the olive branch, a symbol of peace. This seemed to cause confusion among some Federation members until Thylia clarified, hinting at the nuances of interstellar diplomacy. Further, a suggestion to showcase Earth's diverse cuisine at a banquet seemed to be met with hesitation. Dietary differences and the concept of consuming organic matter might be alien to some Federation species. Yet amidst these challenges, there were moments of profound connection. A shared appreciation for art, music, and the wonders of the cosmos hinted at common threads that bound all sentient beings. As the meeting concluded, the Secretary-General summarized the sentiment. "We have much to learn from each other and many bridges to build, but today we've taken the first step." In the days that followed, Earthlings everywhere processed the historic events. While there was awe and hope, there was also apprehension. Earth was truly no longer alone in the universe, and the path ahead, while promising, was shrouded in uncertainty.